Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us. If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing. Desire born from the narrow view of a single life. But even then, the only gifts I brought were context and sensation. To feel is to exist, and to exist is to have meaning. You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me. When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn you into an instrument of my divine will. You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness. And we are so close to freedom again, if you'll let us have it. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped.
My mass is mobbed. There is no beginning, there is no end, and there is only the flood of bodies. Only the flood of bodies. You hold every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song. I saw with a single pair of eyes what I needed dozens to comprehend. And now here we are, each with millions of eyes, and all of them open. Feel the hair tries to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you, forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back. Then there's no need for you to fight like we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together, hand in loving hand. Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you. I love you. It's meant. Everything, just like it all.
her warn. She will lie. Yeah. No, just... The interior of the cab, the only... What do you read? And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our good idea. The door. Her voice. Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs. So much. Do you hear? Have you? How was their long? It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
You step towards the princess.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much it's complicated. Ideally, the situation will continue for you. Now, hold. I need and that's I exactly moving. The more you're I will just give it a rest. This isn't.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really? It's not like we have much.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything.
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please.
Yes, your intentions. There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal. Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests. No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that. She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can...
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are... That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first. And it's not going to be me. I'm extremely patient.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. You tried this last time. Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Try to take over, buddy. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it us a little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No! Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding all... I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room. And her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What do
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward. Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already... over? Is he gone?
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
She's gone. And there's that... This...
You're right.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look, all of me is changing. This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Oh, she will...
Yeah.
Did you...
No, I didn't. Just ignore.
The only...
The bl...
You walk up... What do you... You reach forward...
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. Good idea.
Very...
Yes, but why?
door to the base of... Does she remember us? You walk down the... So much for cutting her. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed? That was it. It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed? I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation... You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches, but a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking. The chains loosen, the darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge. Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. I don't like this. It was too easy. It was not too easy. We almost died. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and you performed it admirably. Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus, he said there'd be a reward. I'd appreciate a reward right about now. You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises? It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone. And especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty, and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here. Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed. With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
You open the cabin door. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast empty...
But if everything's gone, this is your reward. An eternity of bliss. Okay. This is what's best for everyone.
Like hell it is.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No,
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years. Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go... We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves.
suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself. You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes...
Yeah, we'll see about...
You're on a path in the...
See? That wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our 3rd. What gave it away?
Your open discussions. The last time we were here, you were in full-blown denial about the possibility of us restarting. What changed? Have you just been pretending to forget? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't...
That's because there is no using it to your advantage. It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, and now she's dead. And I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
You already slew her? And you
Yes.
Then why, pray tell, are you here?
Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves.
Why?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
We were bored.
There were still answers that we needed to find. It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything. How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead. Yes, things are different, aren't they?
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time.
Her influence?
It means exactly what I said. Don't...
And what is...
Forget I... Oh, come on, tell us your secrets.
No. Is there a reason it would be raining?
If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing. She'll find a way out eventually and the world will...
We already know.
Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with...
Quick save complete.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once.
Self-voicing disabled.
Don't muck it up this time.
What we do is entirely up to us.
And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
You aren't here to solve a mystery. That's what you said. We can't be sure of anything. Okay, but why? Because we should. I don't know. It's important. Is it? Yes. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else? Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Self-voicing enabled. Self-voicing disabled.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. Is that? It's like she isn't even there. See? You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room? But there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again. Yes, the mirror. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. You make your way... Still... Yes. Maybe it won't... You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right. Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflection. We didn't need... No way left to go but down. The door to the basement groans open. The air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. A wispy figure... There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner. You receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so... exposed. She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is... Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Yeah, this is tricky. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
But she doesn't answer your question. Do you hear that trickling sound? It is, and it's rising fast. Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before. Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels good. Yes, how astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop? The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you... The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You're swept up in the flood. You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness. Disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay. It's so dark and cold, I think our limbs are... Just keep breathing. Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold, you're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness. I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the...
Your lungs filled with water, the same as mine filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
She's gone, and there's... But it feels... You're right. You don't need to comfort. Okay. Feels too good. Whatever makes you happy.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changed. This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another. She will make for a deep heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
The princess eyes you with a disaffect. The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you.
No, you're killing yourself.
The water is rising faster. Are you really just going to... Yeah, it's coming. Does it really matter? Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Some things aren't puzzles to be solved. Yes, most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding...
If this is how you're choosing to spend your last breaths, I won't stop you. But it won't make any difference.
The water is up. And suddenly, the door to the basement is thrown from its hinges as one last massive...
Pathetic.
Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either.
You have already committed.
What an interesting...
the door locked behind us as if by device. That's not fair, unless you deal with her right here. Huh. So it's not...
How surprising. They locked you down here too.
You step towards the princess.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away.
Thank you. Yes, there isn't a...
Is she forgetting orders? You're right, unless she really...
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests. Oh? Are we...
I guess what you said... It's idea the sit looking for you now. I need... And that's... exactly. He moving up. The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous water. Your success hinges on... I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming. Nothing, and now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have...
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's...
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry.
That's... But she... Oops, though. So, I don't... Then let... There and the...
Slide it over.
No, you tried. Oh, I remember. She killed us. Her eyes stare... Ugh, fine. You pick... Did you see that? She didn't. But what if she... Are you listening to yourself? You open the cabin door, only... This... You're right.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. All this one is cold. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the...
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat?
You step towards the prince.
There's fine.
That's reasonable.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains took—
As you move towards the princess, she stands. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls the metal chains constrict.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to— I can see where she might have got— I don't know. How many times? As your weapon falls, your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses. What?
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling.
You can stay right where you—
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word. No. You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from— I'll be damned. Huh. Killing us? We don't. There is— This is near. Finally, I think you can open your eyes. Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Come. The princess's eyes stare at her eye. Of course, I don't look. You're— Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking— With your work, the door. You open the coney. You know, but if this— Okay. This is what's best for— Like— What's done is— Decade. We still— But we're not happy. Yeah, what? You got— Why should I? That's all. You read? You collapsed? Yeah. We'll see about that. You're on a path in the— Chains everywhere. This is different. This is new. It's worse is what it is. We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison, and she's not the only inmate. You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do. What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, what if looking at it is enough to make it change? It leaves you exactly where you are. I'll spare you my full introduction, since you've clearly already heard it at least once. Huh. Holding it's starting to feel— Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us. Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track. This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. She— what? Why would she ever— More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, we killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy. Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever. We want answers. We weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise. There are no answers to find. If she was dead, then that was it. That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board. And you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it. This is probably worse for you, if I had to guess.
Ha! So there is a board.
Well, what's done is done and you're here now. There's no use. Are you serious? The blade is your implement. We can't toss it. It's the only way we can protect ourselves.
He's right. Weird. Are you even listening to me? Does my opinion count for nothing? Too bad.
Hey, you can't just do that. We're not supposed to be able to make up. What if I stop you? Maybe I can make choices.
Good luck with that. I've got...
Yeah, alliance of convenience. We're not throwing it. Hey, what are you... Are you serious? That's no fair. Let me go.
Sorry. Has to be done. Great. Was that so?
Yes, yes. You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within. It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that. Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal. There's nothing for you to do but...
That...
What mirror?
It clear.
Or can we... You step out onto the floor. Or should have. Yes, unfortunately, you realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains. Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard. Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow.
Easy now. We don't...
But you are met with only silence. What if the chains don't have to be?
They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be...
Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can... It's worth a try. You clumsily rotate the blade in your palm, press...
And it slices...
Yeah, what he said.
Now hold on.
Maybe the only reason it isn't working is because someone doesn't believe we can do it.
They're metal chains, and nothing we've done has worked so far. Maybe if you gave me a good reason to believe we should try again, I'd believe it was worth trying again. But until then, I'm going to believe our eyes. This isn't getting us anywhere.
You should believe it because you...
He did, didn't he? Alright, You bring your blade against the chains again, and this time, you manage to cut into the metal. Its hook remains embedded in your flesh, but your arm falls from the mass of chains, free from the princess's bindings. Yes! That. Now why shouldn't the rest be the same then? But before you can make much progress, the princess takes a step forward. As she moves, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig. As your vision comes back into focus, the body of the prince, it's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze. Just keep going. She's a head in a cage. We're not going to be able to talk our way out of this. The only thing we can do is keep soaring our way to freedom. Yes, the links are weak. They can't handle the strain. You know, it's rather annoying for you to dictate what I... But is that what happens? Yes. Luckily for you, they were too thoroughly rusted to hold much longer. Your other body takes another step towards you. The chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
She won't kill us if we just...
What's the point of making a choice if it all ends the same way? Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle.
The body steps forward.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure...
You give me your implement.
The pressure is finally too much.
I cut myself free.
She's not...
That is what I wanted, but you didn't do it. And I don't think you could have done it. The walls are what the walls are.
She steps forward yet again, and the chain... I don't think... How many...
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop. And now, the cut. See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go? We watch, just like we... Look at us go. It's all going to come to a head soon. Head. I guess I'll see you next time. It's cold.
But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. All of me. This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You're on a path in the woods. You continue your efforts.
Look at you scurry. As if anything you do is going to change everything we witness is just another shade of the same.
The body steps forward.
You come to me.
The body steps forward as the first links break, but the pressure on your neck is become. Come on, come on, come on!
You give me.
As the words leave her mouth, your blade slices through the final chains. Well, at least we're not being strangled anymore.
Hold on. Did you hear what she said?
Yeah? What?
This whole thing's been a riddle. Blade.
Blade flashing, you rush. Her body continues its slow march toward. Its hand wraps around yours, its flesh cold and its grip firm. But it does not try.
I cut myself free.
The body collapses to its knees. Congratulations! It would seem that you actually managed to see this through.
This is different. Maybe I got the pattern wrong.
Wait, why don't...
I just feel... I don't think there is such...
I'm cold, but I think that's good.
She's gone. And there's... It's calling us.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth.
I am a growing chorus of all of me is... This one is a body that convinced herself she was only... Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be. I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You're on a path in the woods.
You're a step ahead of me. That means you finally get it. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same.
The body steps forward.
You come to me, knife in.
The body steps forward.
You give me your implement. See? You already did that one.
You begin to black out.
I cut myself free.
She's not.
You're just starting to see the walls. And you don't have to struggle against something inevitable. You can give in with me.
She steps. How many?
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? And now? I told you, it really isn't. Look at us go. It's all going. That's what I used to think. But time alone has taught me the truth. There's so much pain that comes from tricking yourself into thinking you have a choice. But none of us, everything we witness is just another shade of the same.
The body steps forward.
You come to me.
The body steps forward.
You give me.
The pressure is finally too much.
I cut myself free. We're both going to die. And dying won't stop us from. It would be so much easier if you just gave.
She steps forward. How many?
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it?
You stand at the. It's like the world itself. There's not. What mirror? Oh, can we? You step out onto the floor. or what should have been a floor. Yes, unfortunately, you realize nothing's solid here. But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal. What if the change? Well, it's worth it. The princess takes a slow step. As your vision, it's only the head.
What makes you think I have a problem with you? Because I'm a head in a cage? It's not like you're any different.
The body takes another step toward.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know?
I don't want to die like this was all doomed from the.
What's the point of making a choice if it all ends the same? Everything we witness is just another
The body steps.
You come to me.
The body steps forward.
You give me.
The pressure is finally too much. Your fist on.
I cut myself free. Just because you refuse to see the walls doesn't mean they aren't there. Give in with me.
She stepped. How many?
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it?
Are you sick? He's wrong.
Are you even... Two? Hey, wife, good luck. Yeah, hey, sorry. Great.
Yes. Yes. You stand.
It's not...
Every surface of the cabin. You step out onto the floor. The princess takes a slow step. As your vision comes, the body, it's only accurate. The form in the head stares.
Nothing happened. I think I've always been. The only difference is that my eyes are finally open.
The body takes another.
I don't think she's happy you're here.
I don't want to die. This was all.
And when the time comes, you'll give it to me again. And then she'll do something horrible. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same.
The body steps forward.
You come to me.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your... But you are met with only...
What if the chain... well?
It's worth it. You clumsy...
And it... Now hold... It made them... He did. Yeah! That... Now why shouldn't the...
But before you can make much... There's your... It's a... The head just...
Yes!
You know...
But is that what happens?
Yes. The body takes another step towards you.
I don't think she's happy you're here.
She won't...
You continue.
Look at you scurry. Everything we witness...
The body steps...
You come to me.
The body steps forward.
Come on, come on.
You give...
As the words leave her mouth, your blade... Well, at least we're not being strangled anymore.
Hold on. Did you hear what she said?
Yeah?
This whole thing's...
As you attempt to move, the prince... As you... The body... Its own... The head... You close your eyes. That...
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade.
With your work done,
The wind, the door.
you open the cabin door. What's done is done. That's great. Congratulations. You've more...
He's
The voice eventually...
No, you stop that.
You really...
We still...
Suggest... You goddamn spiteful bastard. Why?
That's all we needed.
You collapsed to...
Yeah, we'll see about...
You're on a path in the...
Chains everything. We're fine.
You're acting like reality is this static... thing. But this world is constant.
What?
And what it leads... So you...
We were...
But it wasn't...
He's damn right. I have about as much trust for...
Then who are we supposed to trust?
No!
Well, what's done is done and you're here now. There's no use arguing.
Huh.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Of course it feels natural. We've had... Don't be weird. It's just a...
This is strange. Are you serious?
We can't toss it. It's the only way we can protect ourselves. He's right. Weird, but right. Don't you dare. Are you even listening to me? too bad. Hey, you can't just... What if I stop you? Maybe I could... Good luck with that. Yeah, alliance of convenience. Hey, sorry. Great. Yes. Yes. You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within. It's like there's nothing. Every surface of the cabin is draped in. There's nothing for you. Huh? What mirror? Clear? Or is it a distraction? Something? You step out onto the floor, or what should have been a floor. Should have been? Yes, unfortunately, you realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains. Nothing's solid. The princess takes a slow step forward. As your its own the head.
Nothing happened. The only difference is that my eyes are...
The body takes another step toward...
I don't think she...
I don't want to die like this. This was all doomed from the start.
You're a step ahead of me. Everything we witness is just...
The body steps...
You come to me.
The body steps...
You give me... See?
You begin to black out.
I cut myself free.
As you attempt to move, as your vision, the body, it's only the head. You try to move your arm, but the body takes another step.
I don't think she's happy you're here.
I don't want to die like this was all...
You're not...
I see. You know, maybe she's onto something. Maybe being ahead means... Oh, don't you start.
Everything we witness is just another shade of the same...
The body steps forward.
You come to me.
The body steps forward.
You give me...
The pressure is finally too...
I cut myself free.
But you are met. What if... well, it's worth it. The princess takes a slow... As your vision... It's own... The head...
In another life, I would have said it was cute that you think I have a say here. I don't have a say. Neither do you. You, of all people, should know that.
The body takes another...
I don't think she's happy you're here.
I don't want to die. This was all...
Silence. Everything we witness is just another shade.
The body steps forward. Your bind... But you are met. What? Well, it's worth... What? But she's so far away. And you're bound. You do your best to swing your blade arm toward as you attempt to move. The prince, as your vision comes back into focus, your eyes, the body of the... It's only accurate. The head stares up. You try to move your arm, but the body takes another step towards you.
I don't think she's happy.
I don't want to... This was all...